randomly come to us and then ask us why didn't we do
Blind
blind
box.
box.
Myself, I'm the type of person if I wanted,
You OCD, yeah.
I will actually get the whole box, including the secret.
And then
Normally, it won't happen.
no, empty the machine. Person who come up with this idea, I think should win a Nobel Prize. Or something.
Hey everyone, before we start this episode, just want to thank you for your feedback and also the support you guys show us on our first episode. We would like to apologize again because we messed up the video site again. Well, the first 30 minutes of the footage actually crashed when we tried to export it, and also the last few minutes somehow just disappeared. Don't ask us what happened because we also really don't know why. So this episode there will be some parts with just audio only, and hopefully you can bear with us while we sort out all this technical stuff for the future episodes. And if you are watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe, like, comment and share. And if you are listening or watching this on Spotify, do follow us, give us a rating and leave a comment. It really helps us to grow. And yes, this is free, so please be generous. Even without seeing our face half of the time this round again, we hope you still enjoy the episode. So let's go.
Hey everyone, this is Michael Chua.
Hi, I'm Edward Low.
Welcome back to our channel,
My Artist Story.
Okay, after we did the very first episode,
yeah.
so now
We are back again.
we are back again and start our second episode. Yeah, so the first episode is more like an introduction
Yes.
of ourselves and some of the things, how we started collect designer toy.
The beginning of the journey.
Yeah, and what we're gonna talk about today, we will talk about
I think the current most hype
yes,
style of
collecting.
toys and collecting. I think they managed to get into the public.
Yeah, like the mass is collecting this
Collecting
thing
it.
called blind box.
Blind box, yes.
Yeah, if you, I'm sure all of you might seen there's a big group of collectors. I would say like mostly of them are new to
Designer toys, yes,
designer toy.
yeah.
So they will first started from this thing called blind box. And you can see nowadays, like the majority of in the toy shop, you will see there's a lot. There's one category you will see there's a lot of small box display.
There are we are at the current stage of everything also becoming blind box.
Yep.
Right? You just name even the commercial IP, even I think sometimes I think food production also have blind box toy,
yes,
or
fast food restaurant or any
festive
cafe.
season they come up with limited edition blind boxes.
Yeah, they
and
want you
things like that.
to get addicted to
Yeah.
collect all the item. So I remember back then, before there's this term called blind box in the old days when I was a child.
Blind box is only probably started because the Chinese term came about.
Yeah, from China. I think from
I
China.
think previously it's just block box. Previously it's just called boxes or
if I remember, it would call mystery box.
mystery box.
Mystery box, and some of them there's some candy in the box, so we call it as candy toy.
Then mystery bags.
Yes.
Box. Yeah, there's never a term called blind box. Only
most recent year.
Recent years, right? Because the Chinese term is 盲盒, so I think
which you
direct translate to
which you, I would say you pick. You didn't know what you're gonna get, so you pick blindly.
So yeah, the term so I mean it makes sense also, but then it become like a global term. Like everyone agree with this term.
Yes.
But not knowing many years ago already, this kind of gimmick, this kind of way to sell toys is already there in the market, but only recent years the term blind box it become a thing now.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, there's also things that we call something like blind box. We call it as we call it tikam.
Tikam,
Tikam is a Malay word, TIKM. So it
pig.
was pig.
Pig, right? Tikam means pig in
But
Malay.
we at that time, there's two type. There's one is like all the it's in an envelope. It's more like an envelope or like in a small envelope or like,
yes.
like a pocket thing.
Yes.
So paper pocket, and it will just stick on this big card, and you just pick randomly.
Pick the number.
Sometimes there's few, there's money, and some there's like a small voucher that you can exchange something. Some toys or whatever, or stationery.
Stationery, yes.
I'm not sure you tried that before, not?
My time, I think already moved on to the very cheap gacha thing. Like 20 cent, 50 cent. This like the plastic. I mean, back in the days, I think I don't know the term of gachapon or gacha, but basically back in the day, the Chinese term we always say is lao gai dan or niu dan.
You twist,
right? Yeah, you just twist and then get this plastic egg. So we call it like twist egg, or I mean, turn to get the egg lah. So that's what we call that.
But before we move to that, I remember when I mean my era is kind of way back then. There's one time during the time the school canteens. I think nowadays there's not much school canteens are selling junk food.
Yeah, I think now we are into the healthy
lifestyle. Yeah, healthy lifestyle, healthy food supply. But in the old days, there's bunch of like snack food selling in school canteen.
Yes.
And I remember there's one time I went to this to the food store, and then I tikam one of the packs, and I open up. It has a free gift. It mentioned that I'm gonna get robot toys, and then I passed to the owner, the canteen owner. Then I say I got this. I want to redeem it.
Then you say no, nothing.
No.
Such
At
thing.
that time, it's like the school ring bell.
Oh, then you have to go back to class.
Then I have to go back to the class, and then I stood there for quite like few minutes, and there's no one passing me anything. And everyone's rushed back to the classroom, and I was the only one that's standing in the
still in the canteen
waiting. In the canteen. Then I got a little bit of panic. Then I give up on the toys.
Like you're supposed to go back to class.
Yes,
but at the same time you're waiting.
I shouldn't be late to the class.
Yeah. Then imagine if later you go back to class late, and then the teacher asks you why, because I'm waiting for a toy, then maybe confiscate the toy also.
Yeah, something like that. So at that time I only have like few minutes to think about it. But then
you make your biggest decision ever.
Yeah, until today I still remember the moment that I gave up.
Like you let go the one lucky chance.
Yes.
It's like you feel like you get cursed from then on. Now do you still have luck?
I don't know whether it's because of the owner did it purposely to delay so he don't have to give away.
Or maybe you don't even know where's the toy.
Maybe there's no toy at all. I think.
You're not supposed to win.
It's a memory back then. Then we moved to gachapon, but at that time there's no such words as gachapon.
Or maybe the I think is a Japanese term, right?
Definitely it's Japanese term.
I'm not sure. Maybe that time the media didn't use that term, or I'm not sure. But probably when this whole thing happened, I think Japan already calling it gachapon.
Maybe in Japan they already call gachapon,
but for us we just call whatever it is just plastic eggs.
But I remember my era. There's no toys in this capsule.
What you get?
There's peanuts. It's like you put 20 cents, 20 cents, and then you twist the
Twist.
thing, then it came out with the peanuts.
The peanuts like keep there for how long, man?
I don't know.
Imagine now.
We never thought of that, but it's just that you have something to eat.
Like you 20 cents, just buy one packet. I'm sure the snacks back then
But
also.
I don't
yeah,
know.
even my time snacks also like 10 cents, 50 cents only.
Yeah,
Right,
but
20 cents you get peanut, then how many number of peanut you get in the
I can't remember,
capsule?
but I only know there's peanut. And after that, then move to this bouncing ball
Bouncing ball, yes.
with lots of colors.
Yeah.
Is it called bouncing ball?
That rubber ball
The
that
rubber
bounce,
ball, yeah,
very
bounce.
power.
You have no idea why you bought it.
Just bounce, just play in the classroom or just hit the wall and play in the classroom or throw at friends or.
Yeah.
Then it bounce.
Then only later on they had this the mini toys inside. Is like a very it's definitely pirated.
Yeah.
It's
I
definitely
mean back
pirated.
then there isn't much of using, even they pirated also not like copying IP or what. It's just very random stuff.
Yeah, it's like I recall it's like maybe it's in some animal
Yeah.
animal plastic toy
Plastic one or
even sometimes it's like
robot
a
or something.
car
Yes.
with some wheel.
Yeah.
It's
The evolve of that thing, I remember the earliest one is like I think 20 cents or 40 cents. Then eventually become I think 50 cents or 1 ringgit. Then the capsule is rounder and bigger and then of course the toy inside is way cooler than the
Yes.
20 cents. The 20
Yes.
cents or 40 cents is like
It's like a
some
small piece of
I mean
junk.
sometimes sometimes it's like a Lego kind of thing that you need to
assemble.
but I mean the whole thing is just like that lah.
Yeah, then the toys cannot like stand properly.
Cannot stand properly one, yeah. It's like a cheap plug but have a great time during that time even save up the pocket money just to buy the capsule eggs.
Yes, especially when parents are going to like we call it is mini market. So mini market is like a market that's very close to our neighborhood.
Yeah.
So normally we just go there, maybe just buy some bread
Usually they have like 3-4 of these
machines
outside the shop.
Yes. while we are waiting for our parents to
buy bread
do
or buy
grocery,
something. Yeah. Then we're outside looking at the
we
machine.
will ask mom to give us like maybe few 20 cents or 40 cents.
Just to try our luck. Then sometimes we don't get what we want because of course they will have a display of the paper showing you what everything is there.
Yes, the grand prize you will never get the grand prize.
Then you always get like then we want to try, maybe ask another time, and usually
you have to wait for next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, but apart from that, we also have our local like candy toys. We call it as Ding Dang.
One of the brand like
Ding Dang.
Tora,
Tora.
Ding Dang. Then what else?
I remember these two.
These two lah. The one with
it's like 50 cents if I'm not mistaken.
One with the pencil on the box one.
Yes, the other one is the
pirated
like
version of
pirated
Doraemon.
Pirated Doraemon. And there's some small
chocolate inside. I think like
cookie chocolate.
Yeah.
Very small, round cookie chocolate.
Then inside the selling point, of course, is the toys.
Yes,
the toys
the selling
inside.
point is the toy. I can't remember what I got already.
They have, I think they have like season or different series from time to time. But
you remember what you got for the toys?
I can't remember because usually there's one thing like they don't really publish the whatever thing on the packaging.
Yeah.
So when you buy, you wouldn't know what you are going to get or what series you're going to get. Basically, you just buy the snack and then just nice inside got toys.
But the chocolate is nice.
Yeah, I mean that is one like the childhood thing that lasts quite some time. I think even now they still have something like that.
They still have it. But if Tora, I remember is slightly expensive compared to Ding
Dang or something. I think even the box is bigger.
Yes.
Right.
It feels, the toys feel bigger.
More premium lah. It's like the one ringgit capsule lah. Egg also bigger. Everything seems like nicer. The design of the toy also way better compared to the cheaper one.
Yes. So like nowadays, you don't. Maybe you can go to those small mini market that still have it. But I
Yeah.
think nowadays kids are like playing this the egg thing, finder, Kinder. Sorry,
Kinder Joy, that one.
Kinder Joy. Yes,
The
Kinder Joy.
one because of the chocolate egg, then got toy inside also.
Yeah.
That's I think from the is one thing from the western side
Is
lah.
it like they got the idea from Japan?
I don't know. It's just I think everyone copying each other lah. When the you just find ways to sell sell toys, so everyone seems like, hey, good idea. Make kids can buy. You eat chocolate at the same time you get toys, so it's like for kids it's like double winner.
Yes, true, true, true,
They say like
true.
we always say the kids money easiest to earn because the
But
parents
it's pay by parents.
the
You have to
parents
please the
please
parents.
please the parents make sure the parents buy, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the selling.
But I never actually any purchase any like Kinder Joy, but I went to this Japan versions. Is by this brand called Furuta. It's like it's the same idea. It's like it's in a chocolate egg. When you peel off the packaging, then you eat up the chocolate, then you will find a capsule. Then there's mini toys inside.
So they just make you must eat the chocolate first.
Yes, but chocolate is delicious. Chocolate is delicious. But the only thing is that you most of the time I will actually purchase the whole
whole box whole set lah.
whole set. So I'll get at least the basic.
No, this one is definitely not during your childhood.
No, this is when I start working.
Because otherwise it impossible for a child to buy one whole set.
Definitely no way. Definitely no way. But when we grow up, like we'll pick up some childhood candy toys when we have the budget.
I think another one back in the days is the the Dragon Ball card.
Dragon Ball card.
Also in the machine you just twist and come out like super shiny one, but actually it's the sticker one.
That one is pirated.
But
that one
back in the days that is one of the blind tikam also lah.
Yes.
You don't know what you get and then Dragon Ball card and buy.
Is it considered gambling?
I would say, I mean, it's a very controversial thing. Like in mainland China, it's like children below certain age shouldn't buy blind box because it's basically promoting the habit of like creating the habit of like the gambling. Like I mean, you say like we say tikam. I mean, the most of the time we use this term is when we exam lah. We just gamble and then ABCD just.
Wait, exam you gamble. You're not answering the question.
Some question too difficult, then one or two question you were like,
that one yes
Tikam I just try your luck and choose one answer. So
okay.
There's like a small part of that.
Like trying your luck.
Yeah, trying luck. Then like you say, what buy 4D all this also or
like
right
this
number,
like
the scratch one.
is this like scratch is like what you call that a ticket?
Like a ticket, then you scratch and then see what you get. If
see what number you get. You get
that.
like if you get like if you the number that you get match. the number on
like the winning
ticket,
number lah,
winning
like
number.
that,
then you get some.
So it's also I think this gimmick or this method of making people spend money is everywhere.
I think everyone also believe they are the
they
luckiest person in the world.
They are the god of gambler.
That's why when we are playing like later on, then we stumble into like Bearbrick. Bearbrick is also same method.
Yes.
That is like 24 boxes in one.
This is the 100% Bearbrick.
The regular size.
Which is what now series 40 something or 50 already.
I didn't follow, but it's quite far away. I remember when they start announce the very first or second, I got so addicted to it. back then it's kind of pricey because it's like how many years? It's like 20 plus years back.
Yes.
One at that time, just the Bearbrick cost like 25 ringgit. But I mean, like if you have a lunch, it will cost you maybe like just like 6 ringgit, something like that.
Oh,
So 25
it's
at that
it's a
time.
premium toy.
Yeah. It's very pricey, and
And
I
you
got
wouldn't
so addicted to it.
you don't know what you get also.
Yeah, and there's a lot of repeat, and there's a lot of repeat. Yeah. I got addicted. Especially when if I'm not mistaken, the very series 2. The secret. I mean the rare
one,
Bearbrick is from Cos.
Oh.
The gray and white color, that one is the.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the toy shop. During the time, that's the only toy shop that carry this.
Which one is this?
The toy shop is no more longer.
No longer.
No longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it's Xiaolong.
No.
XL.
Xiaolong later on, then
Later
only
on.
he bring in.
Oh, okay.
But during that time, that this toy shop in Min Valley, one of the shopping mall in Malaysia, they carry this, and I'm so excited to see that. Then when I just want to try few boxes, but the boss say if you're serious on buying it, I open a brand new box for you
For you to try it.
for you to tikam,
Oh.
for you to pick.
Not bad,
Not bad. But the condition is that you have to buy half of them.
Oh, that is like 12.
Yes, you have to buy half of them.
12 times 25.
Don't count. Don't count.
12 times. Okay. Wow.
Yes,
So
it's crazy.
you did it.
Is it 24? Is it 24?
Did you?
24
If it's
boxes.
not, then most probably it's 12.
I haven't been playing Bearbrick for a long time.
I think the box quite big also, but each box is like quite slim.
Yeah.
So it's like, blind box.
24. Yeah, 24.
So 24.
Okay,
not
counting the total, but when I pick, after I picked the 12 box, I didn't get the
cost one.
Oh,
damn shit. But you already spent half. Then
yes, I already spent half. It's almost like you go all the way in. You know that at that time, I stopped myself. I say, okay, today is not my day.
Oh.
But the cost is 1/24. It means there's
definitely inside.
Yes,
It's
definitely
not,
inside.
It's not a secret piece also.
Yes. So after I picked the 12 box, I say, okay, that's enough. I spent enough for that day.
Or that day only.
Then I walk out from the toy shop. Then I hear someone screaming at the back.
So he got it after you.
The boss opened up the rest.
Walao, then cannot change.
Oh, definitely cannot change.
No, it's like,
definitely
boss,
change.
I spent half already. I help you buy half carton.
I
then
clear
half box.
I clear out the half. So
then you just say change one only.
No, he didn't allow that. So that is my first. I would say the closest way to get cost toy.
Now I think get keychain or what better, easier. Print also maybe can. Now that they have open edition actually. Some of the figure is open edition.
But back then when we pick Bearbrick, it's like the boxes, the placement is fixed.
Oh.
It means it's like the very early stage, the very early stage.
Before
everyone found out that
become smart.
Become smart. So it's at 4 corner of the box.
The
rare one is at 4 corner of the box. Or sometimes it will be in the middle of the box.
Wow.
At that time, there's this so like a urban legend.
They say you can find at the corner.
Then later on they change the rules and
more and more ways to make people, because I remember at the beginning of the whole like blind box start to come up, especially after PopMart, right? When PopMart started doing blind box, at one point you can actually wait bring a small scale.
Yes.
I was in Singapore. There's this uncle like very good in picking rare one. So he'll have a small scale and then he just weigh every box. Of course, the condition what I know is like, oh, you must buy
Certain amount.
For him, I think is whole set already. But of course, whole set not guarantee you get the rare one mah. So basically, he given the opportunity to weight the rest.
Oh.
By as long as he buy one set.
Okay, weight is like he just hold it and feel the
No,
weight,
he
or
bring the small scale machine like the one we used to scale our like that is the older days. That is the beginning, just right at the beginning when
that is not
things
the real
are
kung fu.
Things are not so crazy yet, because right now I believe all the blind box shop they will state there no weighing,
Yes, you cannot weight
no weighing, no squeeze or whatever. Like
but there's friend of mine, he just hold the box and then just like swing a bit, then he can tell what characters is in the box.
I'm not sure that one still valid or not, because of course right now if you walk into any blind box shops, you see tons of people shaking the boxes. Like repeatedly, there's this people just, I don't know, not sure how they studied the design to the point like they
Maybe
understand
like the characters is holding a sword or something like that, so when you shake you will feel the
something
sword is like
knocking.
knocking the box, something like that. I don't know, but
I really don't understand. I mean, it's, to be honest, I think it give the buyer add-on confidence, like, oh, if they can feel what they
but sometimes
think
it's
it
like
is.
a misleading also.
Yeah.
Misleading as well.
I mean, towards, I think halfway through, then eventually, of course, the weighing part is some of the design really looks heavier.
Yes.
Which I actually experienced one time before, right at the beginning of the when I start collecting toys. So there's this Tokidoki series. There's like the horse and some characters on it one. But most of the character are based on what the design looks like is smaller. And then the one I really wanted is the horse. I mean the unicorn and the character is sitting on it. So based on that, it should be the heavier one. So that one I really just hold it to like compare few boxes, and then I pick the heaviest one. And turn out it really is the one that I want. So
that one is easy.
So that is the obvious, yeah. Because this one I want to say is because eventually I think after that Unbox did something
to balance out.
Yeah. So basically every boxes they include weighing the tiny plastic or tiny metal or something inside to make everything equal.
Yes.
So this is like to count. Of course, eventually make it harder for people to think they can beat the system, but then the system up their game again to make it more difficult. So I think it just like right now people say like, oh, by shaking the box you can tell what you can get, but I don't really buy that idea. I mean it is sorry to say, but for me it's like every time you walk past Pop Mart shop, especially now, it's like there are like 10 people shaking boxes, like holding their phone, like looking at the design, then shake box and then put down, shake box and then like 10 minutes standing at one corner just shake 10 boxes, but end up maybe buying one. But I mean I don't know lah, but for me if your luck then luck lor, then
I think that's the fun of it.
That's I mean yeah lah, everyone like
blind box
like right now if let's say I even go overseas when saw some blind box series or anything, if I buy it I won't open on the spot. I will go home first.
Why?
Either fly back to KL or go home. Like if from KL I buy already, I will go home first.
You bought on the spot, you can actually get the second piece, right?
So yeah, so this is how I control. So
but would you like regret should have should I get one more or something like that?
I think at this current stage, right at the, like compared to right at the beginning when I just started collecting toys, like I mentioned before previously, like working in Singapore, of course the best place to visit for toys is also Okay, if you are in Singapore, visit Ozo.
Yes, they have tons of selection.
Toy shop, I think, is crazy. It's one of, I mean, the best, I would say, in Singapore. So back then when I first started collecting, like every time I walk into the shop,
You lost control.
like you want to buy something and before you leave the shop. But sooner or later, after, especially like we attend like first time attend overseas convention also. Like for us, first timer is like, wow, first time everything in one place. Then you're like, wow, this one you want to buy, that one you want to buy. But after you attended few times, then eventually it's like, okay right, you will start to control, right? I understand it's very nice, but I know I wouldn't must buy that toy.
Yes.
So same thing like now go walk into Pop Mart or any blind box shops, it's like cool but if I buy one, I will
That's enough.
Control, find a way control.
Okay.
One thing also because the money problem so want to buy something but don't want to go all out. So one way to control myself is to buy and then don't open on the spot. Go home, then only do unbox and then see what I get. If like that series, I mean, one thing also, if the series, most of them I like, then I will buy. Because I come to a point like if the whole series I only like one design, then I will just forget it.
Yeah. You might as well just buy though. You just get it from any online platform that's selling like separate.
Yeah,
pieces.
or the people buy already, they don't want that design, then they want to sell. Of course, the price will be maybe higher or what.
But at least you get what you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you only like one or two design within the whole series, right? I won't just go try on my luck lah.
But for myself, I'm the type of person if I wanted,
You OCD
I will actually get the whole box including the secret.
But your whole box also doesn't guarantee.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the issue. That's that sometimes if the design that I want, rather than just buy a one box or maybe two just to complete the full set. I cannot like
you cannot leave one or two.
Yeah, I cannot. I cannot. I have to like collect them all.
Like okay lah. I tried that before also, one or twice only, but that's it lah. I want to like the Bearbrick 100% blind box. I'm not sure, series 34 or 35 or is it 43? Forget already. But that's the when Jalo Gemilang, the Malaysia flag is inside the series. So I'm randomly just go into different shops. Like one time I go there, I buy maybe 3-4 boxes. Then I go back open, didn't get. Then it's separately. I think I bought 13 or 14 boxes in separate occasion. So basically one time, now just nice this shopping mall got, that time is I think Singapore is a action city selling the Bearbricks.
Yes.
So it's like one time 3 boxes, one time 4 boxes, like that. But lucky enough, I didn't get repeat, and I managed to, the moment I get the Malaysia flag one, then I stop. So that is my luckiest time lah. I didn't collect the whole set, but I managed to get what I really want without getting repeat and then like no need to go all out lah.
Okay.
So quite lucky
So because when I because of my OCD, so I have this goal is like I wanted to collect the complete set of every Bearbrick series until a point like
if you continue now, I think your whole house will fill up with Bearbricks.
No, that's why I give up. I normally I don't give up so easily, but it's
too much already.
It's so hard. And then on the latest series, they have this character that is not on the box.
Yeah. They eventually the
it's like
super secret or something.
Super rare secret or something like that. So it's like you buy the whole carton of the Bearbrick.
Yeah.
Then only maybe there's only one piece,
inside.
1 over 92 or something. So
then,
it's very rare, very rare.
I think that is the thing also, like for those who collect whole set. I think at the beginning when Pop Mart came out with the series, I think it's easier because the production period is slower back then. I think within a year maybe 3-4 series only.
But now it's
so you have like of course like Molly, Paki, Labubu, Crybaby, Molly maybe. Then it's like 1 year maybe 3-4 series. Then of course like Christmas got separate one. Then that's it. So basically if you want to complete one set, you have maybe 3-4 months to do slowly get into it.
Yes.
But I think current like at this moment it become more difficult to chase, because before you even complete, then they announce new thing already. Then the new one, and then it's like
that's why you have to buy the whole box instead of picking one by one. And then there's one point is that in the shop. Normally, we will assume that the box is brand new, but nowadays, whenever you pick one,
they will just replace
randomly replace one
that,
inside. So definitely, there's gonna be a lot of repeat.
Yes, like they already mix up the
ratio
of the whole thing. So like
that's why I never go
pick out that one.
I never go pick up, because I know it's gonna be repeat. So, and maybe the one that I want is definitely not there anymore.
I think it's one way to make you, if you really want, then just buy whole set lah. If not, then
if you really want to complete, buy the whole set.
If
save up the trouble.
For fun one, or unless you are so confident that once you get you have someone to maybe buy from you for those that you don't like, then maybe you just buy one set and then keep the one you like.
Normally it won't happen.
No, this is one way to convince yourself to buy first. It's like most of us when we buy blind boxes, usually when we say like, if we don't get the one we like, how? So for us, we always give this excuse for product study, market research, or if not, then we customize.
And make friends.
Make friends. Yeah. So it's a I mean it really changed the whole collection
experience. I would say the whole experience.
The whole toys collecting experience, and basically the whole market really switched. Very big change when buying box become. I would say buying box now is a commercial thing.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Back in the days, I mean back then we always say like, designer toys.
But Japanese has been practiced this method for a long period of time.
Now, Sony Angel from Japan.
Yes.
So it's one of the OG of blind box.
I think there's more OG but the most Sony Angel is like, one of the signature.
Yeah, whoever think of like the person who come up with this idea, I think should win a Nobel Prize. How to earn money?
It makes
make you spend. Yeah, like pick on the human behavior to make you spend without you really realizing like how much you spend.
But I think it's also same goes to like trading card as well.
That one is another.
This one is another deep hole. Okay, let's not move to that side. Okay, but I think like let's say if you are not playing blind box, if you are playing like gachapon, is slightly more affordable, I would say.
Gacha, yes. Usually
the whole series they only like
maybe 5-6 series, 5-6 pieces
design.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like complete like 12 of them.
Yeah,
so
and then usually I mean the cost of course lower, the size smaller or whatever. Then
the paint job also not that detailed.
And then the good thing is like some places they even the shops even offer, if you pay full price they pick the whole set for you.
Yes.
You
normally I'll just get the full set.
If you same thing if you like the whole thing, that no need to try just buy the whole set. Anyway, is maybe I think cost lesser compared to if you try your luck. Sometimes you pay more and you keep getting double or something.
Yes.
like if like my 2 years ago, my experience to get that koi man in Taiwan.
There's one character. It's a human body,
but it's a koi
fish.
Like it's designed by a Japanese artist. So I really like everything, but I don't want to stubborn also lah. Don't want to buy the whole set. At the time thought having fun, right? And then buy just go there get one gacha, and then I got the fighting one.
The
find,
fighting
I
pose.
find it funny, so then I said, oh, anyway got another few more design I like, so I try again. Then I get the fighting one again. I even make this joke. I was in Taipei that time for TTF also for about 1 week. We even stay back few days. I was making a joke like, oh, it will be funny if I get a lot repeat one then they're like fighting each other or they're protecting. Then wow, I even give one out to Daryl, I think.
But did you like look through the gachapon machine to see whether it's all the same design?
No, but
is it the leftover that?
No, but the machine is like quite filled up. I think it's quite a new series also.
But
the problem is
how is possible that you get so many repeat?
The problem is like I don't go to the same shop.
So
we went to the Taipei 地下街, the underground Taipei. There is the first time we get. So I got 2 or 3.
It's a street that fill up with a lot of gachapon machine.
If you go Taipei, I think that place also will take up whole day.
If you are into
gacha basically. So it's like I think I got 3 that time.
Random from the random shop, from the random machine.
2 machine.
From 2 different machines.
2 machine or I forgot, but it's like I give out one to Daryl. I thought okay, I take one it's okay Then after TTF, then I was like free and easy. Then I continue. Even on my last day before I go airport, I go back there again. I found another machine. End up I got 5.
5 of them. So that's the
excluding what I gave out to Daryl.
So it's totally 6
Yeah.
So it became like a souvenir for the trip.
Like the most epic experience Like all the friends keep laughing because I keep posting. I mean it's funny I think maybe we put a photo of like what I did with the 5 toys, the 5 koi men. But yeah, that is like luck.
But if you like the design, then it's still okay But
I like it.
If you repeatedly got the character that you don't want,
at that point I just accept my luck and then just laugh at my luck. It's like funny to put everything together all same one. But at that point of time, of course I hope to get the rest of the design
Yeah.
So
but there's also some point that you almost get the full set, but you're missing one.
Oh yes, I got that experience also. Yeah, but already spent enough, so supposedly I sometimes maybe you can talk to the shop owner
to
especially you get few repeat one.
If you're pretty good, then they allow you.
But for me I just accept my luck. I said, never mind it's okay. Just keep the repeat one.
Okay.
Yeah. So when comes to I think blind box, of course, like we mentioned, is a big thing now in the whole market. Like for us who do toys, from time to time people will come and suggest the public or friends or anyone will just randomly come to us and then ask us why didn't we do blind box.
I didn't have the experience of releasing blind box, but I actually have the
gacha,
experience to release gacha. Of course, gacha the cost for it is is lower. It's lower, and then the requirement for each design is like 5,000 pieces.
Okay,
minimum
5,000
pieces. So it means that if you have like 5 design, then you have to. That's a total of 25,000 toys in your warehouse. And then the tricky part is like gachapon the lifespan would be like around like 3 months.
Yeah, because I think it's a very fast moving trend, right?
Moving trend. Like after 3 months, it will become outdated and no one gonna get it. So they will have to like discount the gacha to a lower price or things like that. And from the experience, is like the hardest things is not manufacturing. The hardest things, of course, manufacturing, you have to consider a lot of things like do you need a lot of joint?
The design, how
design wise,
correct.
There's how big will it be? Of course, the bigger, the more expensive. And I think one of the challenges will be the distribution for gachapon
Yes.
as well. How many machine, like let's say, of course in Japan or in Taiwan there is plenty of gachapon machine
Yes.
all over the place,
Yeah, correct.
in convenience store things like that, but not so much in Malaysia.
Yeah.
We can only find it some maybe in Kinokuniya or maybe in some of the gachapon center.
Now slightly better, but it's also like by that company, then like Bandai, all these, they have their own place with all the Bandai products.
Yes.
But for like independent one, I don't think there is place like take up your stock to help you. I mean, it's very rare to see shops that have their own gacha machine to let you put your things there lah.
Yeah. So the experience is the hardest challenge is the distribution. How many shop will carry your product?
Like how what the main issue you need to sort out is like you mentioned 5,000 per design. So what is the fastest way to let this 5,000 25,000 because 5 design, right? So what is the fastest ways to let this stock go out in the market?
At that time, I actually collab with this Taiwan brand called Lu Yao.
Lu Yao.
Then they're also very new to the market, but they have this channel to distribute this gachapon.
Yeah.
And of course, before it released, maybe like 5 months before, they will actually collect pre-order from a lot of different shops, like maybe one shop. If I'm not mistaken, it's like one bag that will have like 50 gachapon inside.
Oh, okay.
So you have to like buy one whole pack.
Okay.
So like let's say like Malaysia, there's one toy shop, Okacha.
Gacha,
They
yes.
actually import in this my design as well.
Yeah.
So they didn't bring in a lot. If I'm not mistaken, they only bring in like five big pack.
Oh, okay.
But it sold out very fast at the time.
Yeah, because
So
we direct order from you.
No, we direct order. They direct order from the Taiwan
From
side.
that.
So
No, I mean we that time how I got mine. I you keep aside for us or like
of course I also bought some from the
From the-
Taiwan
oh,
distributor as
okay,
well.
yeah.
Then at the same time I remember I purchased some from Okacha as well. I also buy one whole
buy
pack
from
like
them.
50 pieces.
Okay.
So to keep for myself, but
Yeah.
don't ask me do I have any more stock? No, I don't have. So I ran out of stock.
The most epic one is that 2022 me and Abi went to TTF. So at that point of time, basically this thing is already sold out.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Then we were in Ximending and we found this gacha machine that
I think there's the leftover.
have some stock. This because Michael at that time he didn't attend the show, but of course we bring because that one is right after COVID when the border just opened.
Yes.
So most of the Malaysia team don't feel comfortable to travel. So just me and Abi went over to TTF on behalf, and then we bring the stocks. Of course he sells something, and then when you saw the machine, Michael actually tell us whatever my earning, change to coin, empty the machine. so you see me and Abi was like in cementing, two fella holding a big bag, just keep turning, just put point, turn, take,
Wow,
point, take.
so shocked.
We only didn't manage to get the one last one because when the slot like rotation thing like just one it's stuck, then we lose that part, then it's like okay I left one only. When I tell him, then say it's okay let go. So
I want you to break the
machine. so yeah, that I think that was the last time we saw the gacha in Taiwan. That series.
But from time to time, my friend, when they
somehow they still have
visit Taiwan, they still see some of the old machine that still have it.
Very random.
But the funny thing is that the most popular, the Daruma design, always ran out of stock. They only have
the yellow color
or
the apple one.
The apple one.
the two that not really.
So the series that came out is normally there's one Daruma, there's one yellow color, Then there's one apple.
Then the one is a pig one.
There's one pig.
Then the original.
There's one original white color.
Yeah.
The most popular definitely will be the red one.
Yeah,
the
correct.
Daruma.
Yeah.
So most people just only want that piece.
Yeah. So it's like, I would say, because even from sometimes we have new, not necessarily new artists, but someone who wanted to get into the toy scene. They will like message us, or when they see us in person, they say, oh, I have this idea, I want to do blind box, or I want to do gacha, because it seems like a big money earning project, since like blind box is a thing now. So a lot of people think that it's easy money, as long as you have tons of design and then release the blind box or gacha, then it will be okay.
But what do you think? Like, how long is the blind box lifespan?
I think,
let's say gachapon is only like 3 months. Blind box, I would say half a year.
Blind box, actually, I wouldn't say half a year. Actually, of course, those that really sells well, it can last half a year or maybe 1 year.
It can last so long.
I mean, look at the Labubu, that plush thing.
Labubu is I would
think
say
at least 6 months
it's
or
a
more.
very unique case.
Yeah, I mean those like of course, the company that release these blind boxes, they won't stop production.
Yes, somehow they will control how much they release to the market.
So it's like, of course, the more hype, then they will continue. But
definitely.
even like
until it die off.
only recently, you will see the Labubu plush thing is available in PopMart. Like, you can walk in and take. Only recently, so now it's already like we are recording now, is end of March. But the hype is almost, I think, last year, since Lisa posted a photo, I think 8 months, 6 months, 8 months. So depends, but like, we already know the market. I mean, we already know the scene, that we know it won't sold out. But of course, the people who chase it is those who FOMO. Basically, they want to be the first person to get it, and then until they fight and then argue, these kind of things happen. So I think blind box probably, like what you say, 6 months or more. Depends on the design. Like, some even as short as once first release.
But sometimes the scariest part is that when you really have the opportunity to release blind box, and if you're not famous enough, or if your design is not attractive enough,
timing and
timing or distribution or whatever, when you release it and no one actually collecting it,
like the first wave is supposed to be a hit. If you miss out that first round, then I think very hard for you to recover
survive,
from
like
the
maybe
whole
the continuum.
the stock. I mean, like same like movies. If it's good, then they will keep few more weeks in the cinema. If it's not good, then
the feedback is good on the first week, then people will
1-2 week, like those not indie movie or whatever, maybe first 2 weeks is okay, then slowly you eventually one whole day maybe got one show. Same thing. So it's like blind box also, if the shop owner, all this also want to make money, right? So no point keeping your stock. If you release the first round, they see only so little people buying, then what's the point of keeping? What's the point of ordering more from you?
True.
It's all timing, design. There's a lot of factor. You need to take into consideration a lot of research, a lot of
what people want.
Markets research. Study the people, human behavior, the market, everything. Basically, you
have to participate in toy event as well to push it.
At the same time, it's like your personal IP also have to be strong enough to sell your design. It's not just like, of course, like every one of us, when we design something or we have an idea, we always think this is the best idea in the whole world until you put it outside. right?
Yes.
Until you bring it
get
out to
the
the public and then you see the reaction, then you only realize that, oh, actually no, or you will have a reality check lah by the mass public. So never easy to, of course, I would say, if like Michael, lucky enough, there's a production company that willing to work with him to
willing to take the risk
take
as
the
well.
risk, and then like the design and take the risk to do it is the best. Or you say like, or maybe PopMart eventually saw your design and want to sign you, or other blind boxes company that want to sign you to do this, is okay. But to use your own resources to do blind boxes, I think it's crazy.
Yeah, especially the manufacturer side. If you don't have a reliable
Yes,
factory to rely on,
the quality check, the control,
that one
everything.
is disaster.
Yeah.
When they produce so many pieces and then there's some mistake, or
Yes.
it's not perfect or things like that, it will be a very headache issue to
Yes.
solve.
It was, I mean, if for designers or what, of course, right now even at convention, we have friends who do very small blind box series.
It's like a
just
DIY thing.
DIY lah, just basically you print your own box and then you create few designs. Some is like very rare, maybe one piece only, but the set maybe total 10 pieces.
And it's
That
all
is
hand paint.
to yeah, that is to catch up with the trend, but not to the point like you throw all your money out to make something huge.
But it's also, if you're doing a small quantity, it can only like selling in like a toy convention,
Yeah.
instead of like
It
distribute to
it's
the major.
it's a gimmick lah. It's a gimmick to I also do blind box. I even tried before. That time TTF I did my own blind box, like the box really blind one. I put draw on the with a shades and holding a walking stick.
Okay.
With
What's
a
the response?
toy inside. Didn't sell any. Then I bring back. I did 10 only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe they don't get the joke lah. The box is literally blind one. Inside got toy, but no.
But I think you have to promote lah. You can't just
yeah.
leave it there like a blind.
I really write the things like, oh.
They cannot understand. Maybe they don't get the joke.
But yeah.
But especially during the toy convention, there's so many things to see.
Yes, correct.
They might have just passed by or miss out whatever
correct.
thing.
Yeah. It's also that part is another day lah. When we
That
talk
part,
about
I think
convention,
we can spend few episodes to talk about it.
Yes.
From travel, booth,
the whole
expenses, things like that.
the positive and the negative side.
Yeah.
So it's like I think toys to be in it, if you are collecting good lah, it is helping the economy lah.
I would say when people start collect blind box is a good sign as well, because people start to understand all these independent artists. Although all these independent artists, they actually have these brands that at the back, like supporting them.
Yes, correct.
So comes to the point that once the collector they after they collect blind box, they want to level up. They will eventually dive into a deeper, I would say a bit, even like they start to collect more exclusive item.
Yeah, it is blind boxes. All this is more like a entry level for introduction level, to let collectors know what is designer toys. Eventually, when they want something more rare or more special, then they will go for the bigger pieces by the artists.
Yes.
What blind box become an entry level.
I mean like if you are collecting blind box and then you love the artist, and then there's some collectors there, because like blind box is the entry level. So later on, when they're done collecting the whole series, they will actually move to like a smaller release from the artists.
The collector human behavior of, I want something that no one have.
Yes, the limited
Yes.
limited edition.
Yeah, so it's a good way lah. Like I would say, like if you ask me what would I think about, like PopMart now so famous, right? Like few years back, if people ask like, oh, what do you do? I say, oh, I design toys. Then they will ask like, oh, you what design toys for Toys R Us or like toy shop, or you sell
Oh,
sell toys in
for
toy shop?
babies?
For babies, what toys then? I think 2 years back or 1 year plus back, then when I say, oh, I do toys, oh, something like Pop Mart Molly, then oh, of course
They
not
get the
exactly
idea.
the same, but yeah,
Close to.
close enough to link up. Okay, at least they
It's
understand.
easier for you to explain.
Yeah, of course they will, and like we will introduce like, oh, before they become blind boxes, or like become before Molly is a blind boxes, it's also a designer toy first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like our this one, like this our first issue when we release it, I have people pointed at the cover and then, oh, Patmon. I said, no, this one is the artist who designed Molly.
It's the father of
Molly.
Molly.
So it's like
Kenny Wong.
that one reason why we do the magazine also lah. It's like, everyone buy blind box, like everyone know Labubu, but
Yeah, the character is cute, but we
yeah,
didn't know who designed
the
it.
history or the background of it. Like, I'm sure some will find it interesting, then they want to find out more, rather than it's just a toy. So yeah, that's why we do these kind of things.
Yeah.
So the blind boxes, then like we mentioned about Bearbrick is by Medicom, right? So
Yeah.
they also actually did
They actually produce a lot of very cool series.
Yes, the VAG, Vinyl Artist Gacha series.
Yep.
Is, I think this, I highly doubt Malaysia have, or very rare.
Very rare.
Very rare.
It's very rare you can see in Malaysia.
Yeah. So
But the only place you can get
closest to us lah.
Closest to us Definitely
is
every
Singapore.
time when we go Singapore,
we will shout out again also.
Also, yeah.
Like, he just recently posted the latest series. Very cool. Last time working in Singapore, it's like every time when he announced, they'll text him like, I'm coming.
You're like getting the full set, or because it's only like color change, a variant color, right? The design is all the same.
There are some that I try to get full set, but some I just pick whatever design I want. So like just randomly tikam the thing.
Okay.
I mean, that is because like for us, if we mentioned before, blind boxes or gacha, all this is entry level for collectors. So for us also, because some of the artists, I mean, we follow them for years, and confirm we cannot get their things already.
And the queue is so long.
The queue long lah. The price is higher.
There's no way you can actually get
Usually
it.
the whole world only 10 pieces or 5 pieces lah. You cannot fight with the collectors lah.
Yes.
Actually, when we attend event, we have to stay at our booth, right? We won't be queuing up.
Especially nowadays, if you are participate to the event, you are not allowed to queue up.
I mean, you can only after the crowd go lah, like the
There's
leftover, lah. So even for us, sometimes we admire the artists, right? I think this also a way for us to, at least like you mentioned, you want to get the cost Bearbrick, is like the closest you can get cost item. Of course now easier lah. You buy Uniqlo t-shirt
yes.
You can buy the Snoopy plushie, the Sesame Street one. But yeah, so it's like something for us. Sometimes I want to support friend, or we really admire the person. We just like VAG is one of the coolest things that happened in recent years. I would say.
Smaller scale as well.
Yeah, smaller scale.
In a smaller scale, yes.
And they have different
colorway.
Same design, even sometimes they do different series, like series 2 or series 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
So we are almost 1 hour plus.
Alright. So we're gonna sum up this
episode.
blind box episode. So thanks for staying with us.
Yes.
And we look forward to see you guys again next episode.
Before we end, I think we forget to mention in the first episode, like this whole thing started because we did a magazine also. I mean, we talked about it, but we didn't go in details. But basically, we started 1 year ago.
Yes,
right.
First anniversary.
Yeah, first anniversary, few days back. Now it's end of March. Yeah, so around this is the first one. 0 issue
Yeah,
which
it's like a trial
version, so
to see how's the feedback from the market.
Yeah,
and
then eventually we go all out and then release 2 more.
Yep.
So we have 0. This is the first one.
Very first one.
First one with featuring Quicks.
The title is Keep Going.
Yeah. We have Vincent Ma from Hong Kong, then Moon, of course, our own. One way we do magazine also because we interview ourselves to put ourselves inside.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, so we have Paulos, then Apisup, and then Teresa. Then this one is the next one, featuring all female artists. We have Rato, Paki, Evangelion, then Julia from Malaysia also, then Clarice and Vinny from Singapore.
Right.
So if you want to support, you can buy. Many shops already have. Of course, you can check our social media for the distributor list, or you can contact us if you want to buy. And we are preparing for the new issue that should be out by May.
Yep.
If all things go well. And yeah. So what else?
I think that's all for the moment.
Anyway, I think this one is sold out, right?
Yeah.
But just to
episode 0 is sold out in most of the places.
Most of the places, but just to keep it in mind first, we actually have few copies that's signed by Kenny and the rest of the artists.
Yeah. We might do some lucky draw or something.
Yeah, Sean, we have Sean Lee, our Malaysia one. Then we have Milfan, and then Ed Nuts. So
we
will plan the giveaway. We also have some copies signed by Quicks, but we will plan up the one. Then eventually, hopefully, we'll meet Rato and let her sign the new one.
Okay.
Then we will do giveaway in the future. Yeah, stay tuned for whatever that will happen there.
All right. See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Yay.